Good evening, everyone. It's Friday night, and I'm back with some more Assassin's Creed Unity Dead Kings. Making sure everything is copacetic here, like it is. And there's one thing here. All right, let's go. Bring the cam up if I've done so. Nope. Where's my button at? There it is. Go cam. Oh, things messed up again, huh? Well, that's fun. That's fun. Let's see if I can fix some of these things. Timer. That. Date time. Why is that messed up? There it is. There we go. A bit better. Let me see if I went into properties. Let me see if caffeine's all messed up or not. Because occasionally when I go into like properties, windows and stuff, caffeine gets all weird on me with the display. But it's Friday night, my friends, and hope everyone's been having a good week. Productive and everything. We've had lots and lots of game announcements and stuff, trailers and things. The trailers keep on rolling in. Nothing today that I've seen has really stuck with me per se. There's a game I already knew about that I've done a first impressions video on called, I think, Black Skylands. That's really good, and that I've known about that for a while, so that is good. What's going on here, man? Ain't nothing working here. Come on, these biometrics are such a pain sometimes. Okay, plug in there. I need a food here. I gotta wait for. But yeah, it's I mean, that one looked pretty good, and so kind of interested in that. That has a date now. It's good. This. Tuned into the whatchamajoosit. Okay, looks like we're okay here, from what I can tell. That's good. Let's see if I can hear. Testing. All right. Okay. Apparently the audio is much louder than I anticipated. Let me see if I can actually have it down pretty low too. That's really interesting. All right. That stuff. Okay, so that's working still. Technical issues, friends. Technical issues. I thought this would be not go down. Did. I'm gonna have to have it go to like 20% instead of 30%. I'll have to I'll have to work on that a little bit. Anyway, a lot of technical issues here. Trying to figure out all these technical problems. So yeah, I didn't see much else there with regards to that. That was of any interest, but I'm waiting to see some more. Lots and lots of trailers, but I'd like to see some more gameplay. That would be kind of nice. I feel like we have the same problem all the time, right? Which is like devs release trailers, but they don't show you any real gameplay. Half the time, you don't even know what kind of game it is. Is it an RPG? Is it an action RPG? Is it a shooter? Is it a point and click? Like half the time, you just can't tell because it's just like cinematic constantly. So one of these days they'll figure out the correct balance for all those things. In any case, we got some Assassin's Creed to do. So I think we will get to that right now. Pause that. Game audio up. So get loaded in before I start to do a recording here. Oh. All right, and as per usual, we'll be focusing into what is up with that guy. No idea what he's doing. He's doing neck exercises, I guess. Yeah, as per usual, we'll be focusing on the story missions. Let me get over to the nearest story-related thing, which looks like it's underground. So it's probably in here. Down in the underground, down under here.
Time to meet justice, citizen. Your time is up. Submit.
Yep. Now this guy so he doesn't give me problems. So back down here we go. Looks like. I'm not sure why we're back down here. It seems like we're constantly down here. Yeah, I did. Well,
Not my turn.
trying to run in there and do my thing. Oh god, it put me all the way back here again. That's annoying. Need stop off and get medicine as well. Go do that. Where's the place at? There was a place over here. Or down the other way, I guess. Okay, down this way.
No one gets through here.
Where's this damn... Where's this damn shop at? Oh, for crying out loud. What? Oh, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Alright, come on over here.
Somebody help me!
For Christ's sake, just let go. Jeez Louise. Talk to this guy, refill everything.
Get over here! I'll serve you up my famous tooting.
Alright, and then go back to where we were. I think, yeah, back in here again.
Your kind are finished.
And out again. Alright, see if I can get through these guys again.
You're stealing my treasure. Your end has come. That's all. Lazy.
That's enough. He's not here.
Who found you? Who's killed him? You saw what happened.
Alright. Get rid of them for a hot minute anyway. Them scatter as well. Alright, we're back down here again. Where the keys gotta go. One guy over there. Yep. Alright. Okay. Now we're back here again. I can get the recording started. We'll get this show on the road, my friends. Yeah, exclamation everybody. Welcome back to some more Assassin's Creed Unity Dead Kings DLC. We're back down here again where we need to put this key in that we have obtained. And let's do it.
Now for that artifact.
Allow me. What skill stealing the key? Much obliged.
Should I notify the Commandant?
Tell him that I resign.
Well,
What now?
this guy. Okay.
Not your way.
Leon, how did you find me?
I know what I'm doing. All our friends count on you.
Little man, thank you. Now get out of sight, I mean it.
Why?
It's time to find out what's inside that temple.
Well, I think I have a good idea of what's inside
He
the
shall
temple.
fall. For I am an assassin.
I have a real good idea of what's inside the temple. There we go. The like I've got to get up there. Can't see it. Darn thing. Exactly do they want me to get up there? Is it from over there, maybe? I don't see anything to climb here. I barely see anything at all, honestly. Yeah. I feel like they definitely want me up here. don't know where to go from here. Oh, there's something to hit on the other side. Okay. So if I go back this way, is there a way over there? Probably by swimming. Would think. Maybe? Oh, no, wait, there's a... right up there. Right. Forgot. And lantern stuff. Okay. Right, that opens that door. Now it's a matter of getting to the other door. Also gives me access here. There we go. Something that's making a noise. Oh, jumping through this is going to probably spoil the lantern, right? That's what I figured. No. Up there. I doubt it. I don't see anything on the map. Where am I supposed to get up there? Kinda was up there. Nah, there's nothing. I opened both of these doors, but to what avail? I've jumped over there and then come up there, and then I somehow have to get onto this thing, get over there, while still having oil in the lantern, probably. Probably why they have this here. Okay, so... Can that get me anywhere? I can get back up on here again. I think is important. Yeah, if I can get back up on here, back over there, come up this way. Okay. Now where to? Oh, it looks like I see. Yeah, I needed the lantern for this thing. Come on, I'm trying to jump back. Jeez Louise. How many times do I have to hit jump? There's more bats and stuff here. reached a temple.
Who built this place?
Hmm. 2 double assassinations. Make him do some damage for me. He drew quite the crowd there. Alright, we'll just sit here and enjoy the spectacle. I got one with a lot of health too. I wonder if he killed some captains. Oh, you got one. Did I actually? I think I might have actually did a captain. Man, there you go. Works. I might have actually berserked a captain. You know, all these creed points I'm getting. I'm just sitting here, letting them murder everybody. Yep. Let's just see what happens. There's another 100 points. It's funny, every time I get the like 100 points there, it saves the game. He's really thinning out the herd for me, though. I'll say that much. Yeah, that was one captain down. Wow, cleared this whole section out. That's fantastic.
You will not be here alive. Not here.
Is this guy not going to find anybody to fight? Not going to find anybody to fight before he passes out. Yep, he just plain old passed out. Alright. I don't think I'll get the double assassinations that they want me to get, but you know what? It was worth it to see that Berserk fight.
Stop where you are!
Nope. Him down. Our captain down. You guys gonna run away? Yep, they're running away now. Their captain's down. We got those guys up there. We got these two guys over here. I could get a double assassination on them at least. They're still hanging out together. Oh, jeez Louise. Guys that spawned over there.
My black master? Either way, you'll end up there.
Whole lot of guys that just spawned over there.
Take your heart and your treasure.
This guy was throwing knives. Let's get a life about that. Let's see if I can get some medicine off of these dudes. Yo, hey Madge. Am I near the ending? I am, well, this is the DLC. So I've already finished the main game, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, this is the Dead Kings DLC. I've seen the main ending, and it was a thing. It was a thing, I'll say that. I enjoyed the story. I really did enjoy the story. I did feel like it kind of dragged a little bit at the end. Kind of, just a little bit, but it was still good. You're annoyed? Yeah, you know, them killing off his lover was pretty unnecessary, I guess. It was a little bit gratuitous, I think, as far as storytelling goes. Like, it really didn't serve any purpose. I mean, they were trying to tell, like, you know, revenge is, you know, revenge is very bad. It makes you throw your life away, kind of thing. And I kind of get where they're going with it, but it's the mechanism by which she died was pretty underwhelming. Let's put it that way. For how much of a badass she was, to just kind of get a little zippy zap and be dead was kind of a letdown. Like behind this guy, certainly, but trying to just pull him off there, but that wasn't working. The one time you get to see romance, yeah, it was interesting. I mean, I do think, and this is what's kind of weird to me, like the Brotherhood, Justice Brotherhood, really didn't do much in this game, which is just kind of the weird part of it. Oh, somehow these guys know exactly where I'm at. Go. Which I thought was kind of weird, because it's like you have this guy who's basically going off on his own, doing his own stuff. Brotherhood be damned, and they just kind of sit around and don't do anything, and then they expel him, and then he just keeps going around just being an assassin anyway. So it's like, what was the whole point of Brotherhood even being there in the first place? Kind of how I felt about it. Maybe we can get a couple of these double assassinations, maybe. 3. There's 1. Oh, is there 2 more? Oh, there's 2 more over there. How convenient. Oh, but they're looking this way. Maybe there's 2 more standing over this other side. There's 2 more down there. Aha, here we go. Excuse me, gentlemen, I believe you have something on your shoulders. Alright, that was easy. I guess we'll fill up on our stuff here just in case we need it. Oh, cutscene.
The devil do I get it? Open, damn you!
The artifact will never be yours.
I commandeered the artillery required to break this siege.
Yep.
Steal the artifact, and your reward shall be far greater than anything Commandant Bonaparte has offered.
Where do I deliver it?
To the Lady Eve.
Well, there was a boss battle. I was like, what is... I was going to say, what's the likelihood that I will be able to take this guy down with one Phantom Blade? And apparently it was very good. Apparently it was very good. Lantern in charge, luminescent ink. It will glow in the dark once it's been charged. Okay. What does this say? One, two, three, four, maybe? Would be one. Oh wait, no. Oh, I see. They have their things down here. Yeah, okay. Where's the one at? Over here. Oh wait, but what order? What from what side do I have to do it? Do it to? Do I have to do it this way or? Oh, I guess I gotta do it this way. It's gotta be the 2 to 4, 3, 1. I think I just balls that up, so this should reset hopefully. Or not. There we go. Okay. So it's... That's 3. So... 2... 4... 3... 1.
Vive la France.
Vive la France. Oh, really?
Steal the artifact. Throw some bloody holding about.
What was that about getting me? Okay, I'll take that stuff. And your stuff. What did that do? Oh, it raised it up. Okay. Go climbing for it. Can I climb this? I'm gonna... Probably not, right? Looks like maybe you walk around the top of this. Out here. Refill my thing just in case. No? Okay. Oh, maybe that's why there's guys back here. You gotta climb these steps. No, it just leads you back here. I gotta find a way to climb. Oh, here we go. There we go. Oh, come on, climb. Something. There you go. Alright, retreat.
Now, old friend, we shall see why they're after you.
Hold E to charge ancient relic. Release the button to unleash the power of Saint Denis. Okay. Oh, it's like the Apple of Eden. Oh, they're getting attacked by bats? Well. Yeah, it's like the Apple of Eden.
What dark magic is this? That Commandant must never have it.
I imagine there was a thing that's like, don't take any damage, probably. After seeing what's happening to all these other guys, these guys are still charging headlong into me. The music is epic, at least.
Dear Arno, our hopes as to the future condition of the human species may be reduced to 3 points.
Napoleon Bonaparte, you are under arrest for treason and deserting your post.
The destruction of inequality between different nations. The progress of equality in one and the same nation.
Final passengers!
This must reach Al-Mualim in Cairo.
Ha!
And lastly, a real improvement of man.
Was that actually the Apple of Eden then that was buried in that skull? I guess it was. I guess that was the Apple of Eden. Because he got it out to Al-Mualim. Hey, Explits. Welcome. Welcome to the end of Assassin's Creed Unity Dead Kings. So, okay. But then that must have been, so the Apple of Eden was buried in that head. That makes sense why it was why it worked exactly the same way. Okay, just X. Thanks. But yeah, that was Assassin's Creed Unity Dead Kings DLC. It was okay. I mean, it was a nice little side story. On top of everything else, the area was nice and relatively compact. I think it felt it was much more. I enjoyed it being much more compact than the main game. I think it just came in, it did what it wanted to do, and it got out, which was really nice. The lantern thing was kind of weird. I think I'm kind of glad that they left that just to the DLC and not in the main game, because that got kind of annoying after a while. I mean, it was nice from a puzzle perspective. You haven't done Dead Kings, not even with the main story. Yeah, I just finished the main story last week. And I liked it. It was pretty good. But after I finished that, I went on and did the Dead Kings stuff. And actually, it was recommended when I was reading up a little bit on the game. It was recommended that you do the full main story and then do Dead Kings after it, because it kind of builds on top of it a little bit. Although it's interesting because, well, I won't spoil the main games yet. You haven't finished it, but yeah, it's the. I don't know, I mean, all the mechanics are all the same. They introduce like outposts again into this DLC, which were all right. I did a few of those off camera where it was just like basically just kill some captains. This DLC was really concerned mostly about captains, going around and killing them, which is fine. I mean, that makes it, you know, definitely Assassin's Creedy. Although the story itself was the DLC story itself was not. It's kind of a weird mix where it's like, you know, the main story was definitely about assassinating people. The DLC was really just about doing fetch quests, honestly, and just kind of moving around the town a bit. So, but you know, for a DLC, I'm not really expecting that much from a DLC anyway. It's just kind of nice to have a little bit more story. I'm surprised what I find interesting about this is they kind of tie this back to the Apple of Eden, which means that technically Assassin's Creed Unity has like two, what do they call them? Two artifacts of Eden, or precursor artifacts? Yeah, something like that, or first civilization artifacts, whatever they call it. I always get confused, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if any other game in the series does the same thing or not with that. So it's interesting to see both of those things. And what's funny is that both of those artifacts were already established. So, like, you know, we've up to this point in the series, it's always been about, you know, the Apple of Eden, pretty much. Although you had in 4 you had the Crystal Skull, which was more of a sage tool than, I guess that was still like a first civilization tool because the sages used it. They had that. And in Revelations, you had like the magic CDs, the golden discs, which were technically first civilization things, but they were not used as a weapon. They were used just to store memories and stuff. That was, you know, they weren't necessarily an object of power, as it were. I'm on the part where you expose Rob. I don't remember how to say his name, but I'm on that part. Oh, okay. You got a little ways to go. You got a little ways to go yet. It's very good. I don't want to spoil anything for you. Let's just say it's the story in this game. I enjoyed this game's story the most. I think if I ranked up to this point, you know, I haven't seen anything beyond. I haven't played any of the games beyond this point yet. But I would say up to this point, if I were to rank the games by story, I'd say Brotherhood still is like the top in terms of story, because it just gets in, does its thing, is really interesting and fun, and then gets out. I think second place would be probably Revelations, just because it fleshes out the rest of Ezio's story and also what happens to Altair at the end of his life as well. I would put this one probably third. Yeah, probably third on this one, and then I guess maybe Black Flag would be fourth. I'm not sure. Kind of a tie between Black Flag and 2, I think. Assassin's Creed 2 fourth, in my mind. And that's just story-wise anyway. Not necessarily gameplay-wise. This is your first Assassin's Creed? Yeah, I've heard from a lot of people who've shown up and said, like, this is the one that they enjoyed the most. And I was wondering how many people... how many of them have played other games in the series, or if this was like the first game they played and so it's got like that special place in their heart, you know what I mean, because it was their first foray into Assassin's Creed. I just took it upon myself to just play the series from the beginning, like in order of release. So because I had never played the series, so this is like my first playthrough. So I started with 1 and then worked my way up 2 and then Brotherhood and then Revelations and then 3, which ugh. And the DLCs for 3 were really good. Evelyn and there was another one as well. Can't think of the guy's name, but there was a second DLC there, and then for 4, those DLCs were good too. Black Flag was just a solid game, just gameplay wise, all through and through. The story I didn't really get too into, but the gameplay itself, like sailing around, shooting other ships and all that stuff, was really good. They took some of that combat and they made the sailing combat, the boat combat, even better in Rogue, which I played right before this one. And that was like, they took all the stuff from 4 as far as its naval combat and they just made it that much better. I mean, they took away your ability to go swimming, but it wasn't that big a loss, I felt like. Because the underwater stuff in 4 was annoying, to say the least. So I'm kind of glad they dropped that in Rogue. But the naval combat in Rogue, you know, they add more. You had more guns, you had more options, you had icebergs and stuff. It was pretty darn good. Origins is too boring for you? Yeah, I haven't gotten to Origins yet. My goal for this year is to get through the classic Assassin's Creeds. So that was 1 I played like a year or 2 ago. And then 2 I played last year. And Brotherhood I played last year. And then I wanted to just get through everything. Like the next one, the last one that's in the classic Assassin's Creed is Syndicate, which is the next one after this. But I'm going to take a little break before I play that, because I played 2 of them back to back and I want to just kind of relax a little bit. So yeah, it's by the end of the year I want to get through Syndicate, and then once I've done that, we'll get into Origins and all the newer quote unquote Assassin's Creed that have a different structure to them, open world and all that stuff. Also a heck of a lot more story, because these games tend to be like 12 to 15 hours of story, which is really nice, but the open world ones like Origins and stuff are like 50 to 60 hours, so it's going to take me a lot longer to get through those. A lot longer. Origins is very boring. You got like a quarter of the way done and it was dry. We'll see. We'll see when I get there. I've played a bunch of open world games, so I'm kind of a little more in tune with how they do things there. And to be fair, Assassin's Creed stories tend to drag quite a bit. So I can imagine if they follow the same pattern, that there would be a lot of kind of dry, dull moments in them, because they do tend to drag quite a bit. So they sort of like artificially drag it out to get a certain number of hours of content into them. Yeah, we'll see. I want to give it a shot. If it ends up being like I really didn't like Assassin's Creed 3 at all. Like, I felt like the protagonist and everything was just a whiny little brat, and I just couldn't stand him. So I ended up just kind of mainlining the game and just getting through it. And like, some of the mechanics in the game were just terrible. Like, I've never had it. The game yelled at me because I didn't skin enough animals. Like, that's how annoyed I was by the game. So yeah, if it ends up being that way, I'll probably just like stick to the main story and just kind of roll through it and get to the good ones, you know. Oh no, I specifically, I'm recording this for the YouTube, so I specifically let the credits roll so that everybody who made the game gets their 20 seconds or whatever of fame. I always let the credits roll on games because I think it's only fair. I'm putting it up on YouTube, and you know, I think people who spent time on it, whether it was a good game or not, should still get their recognition. So that's why I let the credits roll. Plus, it gives me a chance to talk about the game and all that stuff. Okay, so speaking of the recording, that apparently does it for Assassin's Creed Unity Dead Kings DLC. So for those who will be watching it on the various video sites, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next series. Alright, so with that, I am going to move on to the next thing on my list, because like I said, I'm taking a little break from Assassin's Creed, and I'll be back for Syndicate in probably give it like a month or so, and then I'll do Syndicate, or maybe 2. We'll see. It depends. There's a lot of stuff coming out I want to play, but I do want to get back to it. I wanted to give it a little bit of time because one of the problems I had with this one was doing them back to back. I was seeing I was getting kind of tired of like some of the side content and things. So I want to give it a fairer shake. So I'm going to switch over then to the next game that I had on my schedule. And that is Five Nations, I believe is the name of it. Which is not the same genre at all. So if anyone is not interested, you know, thank you for hanging out. And you're welcome to stay. But if it's not your bag, that's fine. Let me bring this up. So this is, I believe it's, if I remember correctly. Yes. This is a StarCraft, well, yeah, StarCraft-esque, Star Trek and Armada-esque, top-down sci-fi RTS, pretty much. And I played the tutorial of it a while ago, but who knows if I remember anything. And it's got a lot of story, so I want to see, I'd like to play some of the story. Let's see. I gotta update all of the things here before we get started. So let me get some music going while I get this going. And let's do switching here. Music going. All right, while I update the stream titles and things. All right, so 5 Nations Part 1. All the streams. It's gonna take me a hot minute here because I got to update Twitch, I got to update YouTube, I got to update all the things. Oh, that reminds me too. I'm gonna have to. YouTube doesn't update quite right with the VODs, so I'm gonna have to like switch it to another thing. That's gonna be fun times. Nations. That's not gonna work. All right, so other there. Let's see if I can do another YouTube event here, and we'll switch over to that one. Maybe, possibly. Stream. Let's use settings here. Actually, I don't want to reuse the settings. I take it back. Take it back. Let's create it. 1 public nations. What is it? 9:55. I'll just do without the thumbnail and stuff right now. Okay. Let's also, I gotta add it to a playlist so I don't lose it. Playlist. 5 nations. There we go. Great. Done. Set the recording date. Allow live chat to replay. Recording date today. Save. Close that. Alright. So those on YouTube, your stream is gonna end, and then I'm gonna pop over to the new